Pharaoh, sire, are you all right? Pharaoh?
Send for the wise men and the magicians.
Wise men and magicians. Right.
And Butler. Try not to forget.
Forget what? Oh, the wise men and musicians. Yeah.
Not musicians, magicians.
Of course.
The message of the sticks is clear.
What do they say?
You shall die?
What? When?
On this, the magic sticks are not so clear. Could be 70 years, could be 60, could be an hour.
Made from a lion's bone to keep evil spirits away. And this from a jackal. It will give you the protection of the gods.
The god of dreams. The god of dreams. No. This is the god of laughter. And this is the moon god. No god of dreams so far. Oh, I know it's here somewhere, Pharaoh sire. The god of dreams. God of dreams.
That does it! Out! Out! Is there no one in Egypt who can interpret dreams? This was more than a dream. I know it.
I just remembered I know someone who can interpret your dream.
2 years ago, I put my butler in prison. While he was there, he says a certain man interpreted his dreams.
That would be Joseph, sire.
How is it that a criminal obtained such a gift?
Joseph is no criminal. He serves as my assistant, an overseer in the prison.
Not a criminal, and yet he sits behind bars. Where is he from?
Canaan. He's a Hebrew.
A Hebrew? Here in Egypt?
He was brought here as a slave.
A Hebrew slave? A criminal, even, is going to interpret my dream. On your way.
As you wish. But allow me to say this. I have never known a greater man.
I give you this time. Speak.
Joseph was his father's favorite son. As a token of his love, his father gave him a colorful coat, and this was the cause of much anger among his older brothers. But most of all, his brothers hated him because of his dreams, which he shared with them too freely.
All of us were there, and we were wrapping bundles of wheat. Suddenly, my bundle stood upright, and then yours gathered around and paid honor to mine.
What are you saying? That you shall reign over us? That you, our younger brother, shall be our ruler? Never. I have work to do.
Soon, however, Joseph's dreams began to come true. His father gave him the responsibility to check on his older brothers and to make sure their work was good.
Let's kill him and get it over with.
Yes, we can throw his body into this pit, and then we'll tell Father that he was slain by a wild beast. No, we can't kill him, not now. But we will cast him into this pit. Quiet! Here he comes.
Hello, brothers!
Later that same day, as they ate and debated what to do, they spotted a caravan of Ishmaelites approaching. Wanting to rid themselves of him, but lacking the courage to kill him, Joseph's brothers sold him to the Ishmaelites, who brought him here, to Egypt, as a slave.
Slave for sale. A Hebrew slave. Pick that up.
How much for the slave?
Luckily, he was sold to a good man, Potiphar, the captain of the guard.
Look at me, a servant, a slave. Do you see I was purchased for gold? These hands, they lift and they labor. These feet, they go where they're told. Look at me, obeying and bowed. Can it be a captive confined? This is not what I am on the inside. This is not who I am in my mind.
Soon, Potiphar began to recognize the worth of this Hebrew slave.
We need grain, sir. How much shall I pay?
I don't know. Whatever you think is right.
I'll need money.
Take whatever you need.
Potiphar, you trust this Hebrew too much.
Nonsense. For once, my household is running smoothly. Pharaoh is waiting. Hire new men for the stables, Joseph. We'll pay them the higher wage you suggested.
Why is this Hebrew in prison if he's so good?
Because of Potiphar's wife.
You mean...
That's what Potiphar would have you believe. But the truth is quite a different story.
It's quiet when Potiphar is gone, isn't it, Joseph?
It is, mistress.
If it weren't for you, I'd die of boredom. You can be awfully quiet, though. I can't get you to say more than 3 words at a time.
Well, I've done all I can do for now.
Oh, stay and talk to me, Joseph.
I'm sorry, mistress.
Do I make you nervous?
Mistress.
Kiss me, Joseph.
Mistress, I've told you before.
Where are you going?
I have business to attend to.
You may run this house, but you are still my servant, Joseph. I can have you punished.
Then do so. But let me go. It is a sin against your husband and against God.
I order you to stay! Joseph! Joseph! Ah!
What's wrong, mistress? What happened?
I was attacked.
Attacked? By whom? Who did this?
Joseph. It was Joseph.
Joseph? It can't be.
I'm sure it was him. Here. Isn't this his coat?
You are a sly one, Joseph.
Potiphar.
Playing the angel. Waiting for your chance to trick me.
Potiphar.
I should have you hanged.
I am innocent.
The devil was never more guilty. Bread and water only. Beat him if he disobeys.
I will be freed, Potiphar, whether by your hands or by God's.
Joseph has told you this story to win your favor. He has tricked you in the same way he did Potiphar.
Potiphar was tricked, but not by Joseph.
Careful what you say.
He is honest, Pharaoh.
Why do you defend Joseph so? What has he promised you in return?
Joseph is my friend. I've never met a man like Joseph. After a few weeks, I realized that he knew more about running a prison than I. When he spoke, you could feel the power of his words, as if his God had spoken them himself. He gave the lowliest prisoner the same respect he gave me, or even Potiphar.
Yeah.
10 years have passed since he has seen his family. Never once have I heard him curse his God, though I know his heart is breaking. You ask why I defend him so? I wish that you and all men knew a man such as Joseph.
Indeed. This Joseph sounds impressive. And you say he interpreted your dream?
Told me what it meant, just like that.
And his interpretation came true? Or don't you remember?
Oh, Pharaoh, how could I forget?
Very easily.
It happened like this. You were angry with the baker and me, and you had us thrown in prison.
Prison life isn't that bad. At least not here. Why so sad?
Last night, we both had strange dreams.
I doubt there's anyone in this stinking prison who can interpret dreams.
Interpretations are a gift from God. Tell them to me.
You mean you?
Huh, I doubt it.
What? It took me a while to remember it all, but I told Joseph my dream, and he said that in 3 days I would be set free, and that you, Pharaoh, would restore me to my position as butler. Now, The baker, seeing that my dream was good, wanted Joseph to interpret his dream too.
Well, come on. Interpret.
In 3 days, you too shall be released from this prison.
I knew I wouldn't get caught.
And you will be hanged.
If you remember, Pharaoh, that's exactly how it happened. 3 days later, you brought them out.
And I was restored?
And the baker I hanged. Bring me the prisoner Joseph.
If I interpret correctly, Pharaoh will send me home?
I don't know. But good has got to come of it. What are you waiting for?
I'm almost afraid to believe I'll see my father's face again.
The second was much like the first, except this time, dry and withered ears of corn devoured 7 good. What does it mean? Speak. Speak up, Hebrew. What is your interpretation?
Begging your pardon, Pharaoh, but I have no interpretation.
None? Hebrew?
No, but the living God does. And he will give Pharaoh an answer of peace, if Pharaoh is ready to receive it. These are not 2 dreams, but 1. Double symbols of what God is about to do.
Say on.
There shall be 7 years of great plenty in all of Egypt. This is what is meant by the 7 healthy cows and the 7 healthy ears.
What of the sickly cattle? And the withered ears of corn?
There shall follow 7 years of famine. Very grievous. It shall consume the land.
7 years of famine? 7 years? We are doomed.
All things are possible with God. Divide this kingdom into sections and appoint an officer to oversee each one. Grain will keep for many years if you store it wisely. You'll have to build more of these. During the 7 years of plenty, take 1/5 of your harvest and store it away.
There is so much to do. It's more than I can comprehend.
Your duties are too great, Pharaoh. Find a man honest and wise, and put him in charge of this great task.
Yes. Yes, surely there is someone who... There is no one as honest and wise as yourself.
You would give a Hebrew such a high position?
I'm the Pharaoh. I can do what I like.
I am honored, Pharaoh. But my father and my family, I've waited so...
Stay and see my kingdom through this famine. I'm afraid I must insist. And I ask you, my people, where else shall we find a man like this? A man who possesses the Spirit of God. Joseph of Canaan, though once a slave and servant to this kingdom, I make you now ruler over all the land of Egypt. As Pharaoh, only I shall be greater than you.
Give me faith to endure what I must, though the world gives me burdens to bear. In you, dear Lord, is my trust. I rise unbroken, unbowed. I stand unfettered and free. For thou, dear Lord, art my master. In my heart I will serve only thee. Whatever the chains placed upon me, whatever the prison, my soul has the key. No money can buy, no power can still, no burden can break the unshakable strength of my will. I rise unbroken, unbowed. I stand unfettered and free. For thou, dear Lord, art my master. In my heart I will serve only